Maya Angelou once said, "I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Although this quote was said by Angelou herself, it doesn't actually apply very well to her life. Angelou lived an extraordinarily influential and successful life, and her legacy will live on forever, not only through what she said or what she did, but how she made people feel. I would like to inform you about 3 aspects of Maya Angelou's life that contributed to her renowned legacy. The 3 aspects that contributed to this legacy that I will discuss is how she got her start as a young African American writer, the pursuit of her dreams, and the influence that she has had on young women and minorities throughout her life. The first aspect that contributed to Maya Angelou's renowned legacy was how she got her start. Angelou had a rough upbringing. She grew up in the South when racism was in full swing. To make matters worse, Angelou's parents split up at a young age, and her brother were sent to live with her father's mother. While living there, Angelou was sexually assaulted by her mother's boyfriend. Her uncle actually killed the boyfriend after finding out what had happened. Angelou was so traumatized by the experience that she stopped talking completely for years. She didn't speak again until she was 12. Years later, Angelou gave birth at the young age of 16 to a son and worked numerous jobs to support the 2 of them. She was actually the first black taxi driver in San Francisco. She also worked as a shake dancer, a fry cook, a dinner cook in a Creole restaurant, and even had a job in a mechanic shop where she took the paint off of cars with her own hands. These many hardships in her life had a huge impact on her writing and helped her to become the success she turned out to be. The second of many reasons that contributed to Angelou's success is her pursuit of her dreams. Angelou faced many struggles as a young African American writer, but she never failed to push through and come out of the situation a better person. Angelou could do whatever she set her mind to. She did not actually start out as a writer. She originally went to school for dance, but also did acting and singing before finding her muse. She worked in multiple nightclubs as a dancer and was even on tour with multiple plays and musicals. She worked in Ghana for a short time as a freelance writer before returning to the United States. Angelou used many of her life experiences to write her most successful piece, "I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings." The third aspect of Maya Angelou's life that I will discuss is the influence she has had on both young women and minorities throughout her life, and even after her death. Maya Angelou obviously spoke regarding feminism through all her works, but taking a closer look at her life as a whole makes it easy to see all of the things that she stood for, not only as a writer but as a person. Her most renowned piece, "I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings," describes the struggle of the first 17 years of her life and is the first of 6 autobiographies that she wrote. All of Angelou's works after that described how she refused to settle for the life and situation that she was given and in the world. She stood up for others. Angelou worked for both Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. She's won awards like the National Medal of Arts and the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the highest award a civilian can receive. These are just a few. She has been awarded over 50 honorary degrees. This goes to show that if Maya Angelou, a black woman in the early 1900s, can accomplish her dreams, what is stopping each and every one of you? This is where you can find the inspiration in everything that Angelou did. My goal for this speech was to inform you of Maya Angelou's life and 3 factors that contributed to her renowned legacy. These 3 factors that I discussed was how she got her start as a young African American writer, the pursuit of her dreams, and the influence she has had on young women and minorities throughout her life. I have learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel.